in Brooklyn. This one continues. Kyrie Irving ruled out for tonight's Game 5 against Milwaukee after an MRI confirms he has a sprained right ankle. James Harden, who strains a hamstring in Game 1, also remains out. And so let us bring PJ Carlesimo back into the conversation here. We've talked about KD and what he needs to do tonight. There's also been a lot of attention on the officiating. KD has taken only 25 foul shots in 4 games. What can the Nets do tonight to try and make sure that the game is officiated in a way that benefits them?
Well, if I knew the answer to that, I'd still be coaching, Greeny, if I could control the officials. You know, the truth is, KD was 12th in the regular season in free throw attempts, 6.8. He's 6.3 in this series, so it's not as one-sided as you think. That's the problem right there, the frustration. He'll drive baseline, he'll make a play, and he's getting bumped by Tuck, and it's affecting his shot. When he doesn't get bumped, he makes it. Tuck is small, but he's physical. Right here, watch Kevin's reaction after the shot. He looks at the official. It's the way he's reacting to the no calls. He thinks he's getting bumped. This one here, he tries to create, look at all the people around him, and again, he's looking at the official. So I think more than anything, Kevin, when it's a smaller defender, there's Drew Holiday on him. Drew's just too small. As good a defender as he is, he can't do anything with KD. But I think it's the supporting cast has got to be there. That's just a tough shot. I don't mind that no call, but at this point, his frustration level has bumped, completely off. He's got to do the things he's been doing. He's 3rd in block shots in the entire playoffs. He's 4th in steals. He's got to key their defense with his length, and he needs Joe Harris and Landry Shamet to make threes. They've made them at home. This is a strange series. These teams have played 7 times this year, Greeny. The home team has won every single game. So you got to wonder how big a factor that's going to be. I think it's all about the supporting cast and the Brooklyn defense.
All right, so that said, give me a sense of what KD's box score will have to look like for them to win. You're saying he's got to get other people involved. Give me the line tonight for KD that brings them a win.
Well, he's going to have between 30 and 40 points, but I think he needs 6 or 7 assists. He's averaging just under 5 assists in this series, but I think he needs 6 or 7. He's got to make some passes, and these other players have got to make threes. They've done that at home. You know, in the first 2 games, Brooklyn in the first 2 games made 36 threes. The 2 games in Milwaukee, they made 18, half as many. So they need Joe Harris, Landry Shamet, Blake Griffin, who's ever on the floor to make the threes. Kevin needs blocks. He needs 3 blocks, 2 blocks. He needs a couple of steals. He's going to get that. He needs to be efficient offensively. Make some threes. Get to the free throw line. He does need some calls.
All right, we will see what happens tonight right across that river behind me in Brooklyn. Meanwhile, Clippers, Jazz, we showed you the highlight a moment ago, tied at 2 games apiece, so it's best of 3. Which team has the edge going forward? What's the key?
Well, again, it's a home court series. These 2 teams have held serve at home. I think the key, slight edge to Utah, unless Mike Conley comes back. If Mike Conley comes back, then it's a bigger edge. I think the fact that the home court, they've got 2 of the 3 games. They've been the best team all year. I like them. Without Mike Conley, an edge in the stars to the Clippers, and then I think it's almost a flip. I do like the fact that 2 of the 3 games are going to be in Salt Lake City, but Mike Conley would make a huge difference, Greeny.
All right, in this round again, we had 1 sweep, and then we got 3 other series that are all tied at 2 games apiece. We'll see where it goes. PJ, awesome. Thank you for getting up. We'll see you soon without question. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.